Hello and welcome to Stonecroft Financial Coordinator Foundation's video training, SFC 401, Beyond the Numbers. I'm Dale Shelton, the Ministry Support Manager at Stonecroft, and I hope you're finding the video training series beneficial. In this training, SFC 401, entitled Beyond the Numbers, we focus on important calendar items that you'll need to be aware of as the financial coordinator. Let's begin. Stonecroft Financial Coordinator Foundations, SFC 401, Beyond the Numbers. Today we'll talk about key information that you need to know as the financial coordinator. Our scripture: each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. This is found in 1 Peter 4:10 in the NIV. Stonecroft exists so that women are reconciled to God through Jesus Christ. This is Stonecroft's vision. Mark your calendar. We're going to focus now on the yearly cycle of events, and we prepared this infographic to give you a visual view of what each season looks like and important events in that season. Let's begin with the center of the infographic, where we cover the monthly event documents. So each month you'll continue to send your financial summary form, donations, and most recent bank statement to Stonecroft within 3 days of the event. Please stay current with your reporting. No event this month? No problem. Send the financial summary form to Stonecroft and simply write on the form, "No event held," and send it along with the most recent bank statement as usual. If you prefer, you may scan and email this information to Stonecroft at groupfinances@stonecroft.org. The Fall Fundraiser. Watch for summer delivery of important packets distributed to the planning team. Complete the financial summary form for your regular monthly event in addition to the Stonecroft fundraising event form if both events take place during the same month. Some key things to remember about the Fall Fundraiser are: the planning team will receive a Fall Fundraiser packet full of information regarding the Fall Fundraiser. Watch for the packet in the summer months and begin preparing for your event. After the packets are distributed, a conference call is held to discuss the packet. The chair and financial coordinator will be invited to participate in that call. You will use a different yet similar form for completing the financial information. The fundraising event form will be included in your packet and available online. It's shown in blue on this slide. Check out stonecroft.org resources, Fall Fundraisers, for the most recent Fall Fundraiser packet information. Stonecroft Fundraising Event Financial Summary Form. Here's some key items you'll want to keep in mind. Funds received from a fundraising event should not be combined with regular Friends of Stonecroft contributions. Use the blue fundraising event financial summary when reporting funds for fall fundraisers. Process your money received from the event. Checks for purchases at these events should be made payable to the local group's account. Funds received through a sale of auction items or country fairs are not receivable. Do not list these checks for a receipt. Checks for purchases do not qualify for a tax-deductible receipt. Monetary contributions given towards this event are receivable. Donors of non-cash items for a silent auction or country fair should be given a charitable gift receipt for non-cash gifts, which is found in the volunteer section of the website under the Fall Fundraiser page. Note that a monetary value is not found on the charitable gift receipt for non-cash gifts. See page 4 of the fundraising event financial summary form for additional information on completing the form. Supporting documents will be included in your Fall Fundraiser packet. You may review the most current Fall Fundraiser information on stonecroft.org under Resources, so be sure and check that out. The winter. At the end of November, 1st of December, it's important to start thinking about your plan to complete and submit the financial summary and monies for your last 2017 group event. Stonecroft must receive this information prior to the deadline Stonecroft communicates to you. Watch for an email communication in early November. Here's an example. On Friday, December 29th, that's the last business day of 2017. Set a calendar reminder now. Financial summary forms must be postmarked prior to end of year. This means you should mail your forms well in advance of December 29 so that the U.S. Postal Service posts them no later than the 29th. This is very important as it ensures that Stonecroft donors receive 2017 receipts for their giving. Please make this a priority immediately after your final 2017 event. Child care workers and the IRS regulations. Please refer to the Women's Connection Handbook for specific information regarding payment of child care workers. It's found under the Really Important Stuff section under Finances. Keep track of the amount paid monthly to each child care worker for the outreach meetings, planning meetings, and prayer connections. Provide each paid child care worker a W-9 form to complete. Forms are available from Stonecroft, irs.gov, or may be obtained locally. After the December meetings, total the amount paid to each worker during that calendar year. Send to Stonecroft by the first week of January the completed W-9 forms and recorded payments for all workers paid $600 or more in the previous year. Group audits. Keeping your group reports current is the best way to avoid any issues regarding finances. There are two types of audits you should be aware of as the financial coordinator. The local group audit. Stonecroft staff performs a periodic audit of all Women's Connection groups. Your group's financial coordinator receives an audit letter that is to be completed, signed, and returned to the Ministry Support Group Finances team by a designated date. Groups are required to send a copy of the latest monthly bank statement with each financial summary report, which becomes part of this auditing process. The Stonecroft Ministry Support Group Finances team will contact you when your local group audit is in progress, should any questions arise. The second type of audit is the independent CPA audit. Once a year, usually in April, an outside auditing firm will select a small sampling of Stonecroft groups and perform an audit for the organization. Selected groups receive a letter from Stonecroft's Chief Financial Officer, which informs you that your group has been chosen for the audit and outlines what the auditors will need. Please note, this is different from the local group audit in that you will send the requested information directly to the auditing firm and not to Stonecroft. For additional information regarding audits, refer to the Women's Connection Handbook, Part 8, under Finances. That completes the explanation of the infographic. If you would like to download a copy of this infographic for your reference, you may visit stonecroft.org Resources Women's Connection to download a copy. And as always, be sure and contact Group Finances at stonecroft.org or the Ministry Support Group Finances team at 800-525-8627 if there is anything that we can do to help you answer questions or provide assistance. I close with this scripture. Work willingly at whatever you do as though you are working for the Lord rather than for people. Remember that the Lord will give you an inheritance as your reward and that the master you are serving is Christ. Colossians 3:23 through 24, NLT. Thank you so much for watching. Please join us for additional Stonecroft Financial Coordinator video trainings posted on the stonecroft.org website.